Hey everyone, Selena here, Selena Baca Crochet. I am on a roll today, so this is not my first video. This will not be my last. I'm making individual videos for all the patterns I'm releasing today. I've been kind of hoarding a few patterns that I've been working on. They've been with testers, and I've worked through everything I need to work through, and I hit publish today, and so I'm here to tell you guys all about it. If you guys are watching live, come on over, say hey, say hello, tell me where you're viewing from. If you're watching on the replay, it's still the same great jam, so leave a comment, tell me what you think, ask questions, and as soon as I get to them, or as soon as I see them, I'll get to them. That's what I meant to say. All right, guys, so the next pattern that I am releasing today is the Basic Stitch Poncho. This is part of a series that I'm making involving granny squares. As I was just saying a few minutes ago, watch my last video. I super love granny squares. I love taking granny squares and making unexpected things with them. Sometimes they're geared towards beginners, and sometimes it's for people who love crochet and just, you know, want projects that are uncomplicated, but, you know, give them something that they really love. And I think I did this with the Basic Stitch Poncho. Let me know what you think. All right, so I had an indoor photo shoot because it is still like legit winter here. But as soon as the weather warms up and it's nice outside, I can really see this poncho being like an all seasons type thing. I love that this particular shoot right here shows that I'm wearing pants, I'm wearing a long sleeve turtleneck. And what I love about ponchos is that I love to layer. And so I love to layer things like this poncho over an outfit that I already have, that I'm already wearing, that I'm already comfortable with. I don't like pieces that are complicated or I don't know how to style them. So whenever I crochet clothing, I really like to, I'm such a jeans and a t-shirt kind of person that I love sharing my projects in like jeans and a t-shirt kind of looks. So this right here is kind of more of like a cold weather look, but I can't wait to show you guys this in like a warm weather look. You guys totally can use the yarn that I use. I'll tell you guys about that in just a minute. It's bulky, it's warm, it's cozy to make this exact project in this exact size, but it's totally something that you can work up in a lighter weight yarn, in a natural fiber, something like that for warmer weather, and wear it over something like a tank top or a dress or a jumpsuit. I'm totally a jumpsuit kind of person. So I can't wait to show you guys that, but this is what I got for now. And you guys can totally use your imagination to use different yarn types, different yarn fibers, different colors to make something that you absolutely love. Looks like a few of you guys are here. Hello again, Dawn. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. I super love your pink hair. It's so cute. Hello, Kimberly from the UK. Thanks for checking in. Kimberly says this is different from a regular granny square poncho, but I love it. Well, hopefully so. I don't ever want to create something and people go, I've seen that a lot. I mean, have you seen granny squares before? Probably. I mean, those are iconic things in the crochet world. So hopefully what I'm doing here is unexpected. It's different. It's, it's approachable. It's simple. It's not something that's going to be hard or complicated or anything like that. But hopefully it's something that you really enjoy making and that you really enjoy wearing. Oh my gosh, it looks like Tina is here. Tina says, how do you always know what patterns I need on my hook? I mean, I only crochet things that I like. I only release patterns for things that I love. So I don't know, maybe we got the same taste. I mean, if I have the same taste as Tina, I'm like super excited about that because Tina's got good taste. Tina's got all the good taste. Hey, Dawn Tennyson, so good to see you. Thanks for checking in. All right, guys, so here's my photo shoot. Again, this is very much like it is cold outside look, but this is totally something that you can change up just, again, the yarn weight, the yarn fiber, and you could totally wear this in the summer and it's not going to be hot or heavy or, feel uncomfortable or anything like that. So I have linked the Ravelry project for the pattern in the video description. So after this little chat, after this fun little hello, how you doing? You can click on that and you can find this pattern on Ravelry. I love using Ravelry because it's going to give you all of the details for all of the things for this pattern, so you can just know all the things that you need to know. For example, what yarn I used Lion Brand Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial Thick and Quick yarn. That is a mouthful. It is a great yarn. You guys can click on this link if you want to learn more about this yarn. Like, what does that mean? What are the details? So you guys can click on that link and you can learn more about this yarn on Ravelry. Whenever you purchase the pattern from me, I do give you a linked resource so that you can see this yarn on YarnSub, and it will also give you substitutes if you want to substitute it. So the reason I love using brands like Lion Brand is that I can quickly and easily find this yarn like in my local yarn shops. You know, I live in America. I have the local yarn shops here, the commercial stores. So I want to be able to find these yarns in my local yarn shops, and I also want to be able to, you know, find them online. I know everyone's local, you know, places that they shop is different. But that's the reason I chose this particular brand and this particular yarn. This is a yarn that I've seen locally quite a few times. I've worked with it quite a few times. I think it looks and feels delicious. It comes in fantastic colors that I actually want to wear. And so I was like, of course I'll make a poncho with this. This particular pattern is individually sized for small all the way up to extra, extra large. I do provide measurements here, and that way you can not only measure what you're doing, but you can quickly and easily measure what you need to do to get the correct size, look, feel, fit that you're going for. Looks like quite a few of you guys are here, so I'm going to keep the conversation going. Tina says, what's the name of it? I'm getting it now. You can click on the link in the video description to find this pattern on Ravelry. Enjoy, Tina. Oh my gosh, people like, okay, anyone, but people like Tina is just so stylish that if Tina, if you make this, you've got to share some pictures, my friend. Like, you just make everything look good. So yeah, definitely keep us posted. All right, Ashley is here. So there's the mail, and my dog is letting me know that the mail is there. Thank you, Goose. I know. It's upsetting. Every time they ring the door, I know. But we don't yell in the house. Thank you. Okay. All right. Crisis averted. Ashley says, made it again. Getting ready for a week vacation in June. Again, this could totally be like something that you work on while you're on vacation. I love to make projects that don't take up all of my mental capacity. You know, that's kind of why I love making granny squares. I feel like that, you know, if you're someone who's been crocheting for a while, like, you understand the repetition of the granny square, even though it can be approached and constructed in lots of different ways. I have my favorite way. And I think crocheting something like a granny square is something that just like you can crochet and live life, and you don't feel like you're kind of missing out, or people need to be quiet, or you can't take it with you on the go. So if you're looking for a vacation project or just something to work on nights and weekends that, you know, doesn't take you away from life, this might be it. Tina says, off to Ravelry I go. Thanks. Thank you, Tina. Keep us posted. I can't wait to see. All right, guys, another reason I super, super, super love Ravelry is that you can see things like finished projects. I had so many pattern testers offer to test this. I think I had like something like 20 pattern testers, and I had so many finished projects. Some of my pattern testers, I'm looking at you, Monica Mercado, actually made more than one of these. So if you guys are interested in just kind of seeing like, hey, did people use other yarns or other colors or things like that, you can get your inspiration over here on Ravelry. Amanda Woodbury made, it looks like used the same yarn and the same color, and it looks exactly like mine. We had people that, you know, used a self-striping yarn. They striped it themselves. They used 2 different colors. They used a marled yarn. They used a color blocking yarn. Here's Monica Mercado here, totally followed along and made one. You can see it right here, this beautiful blue variegated yarn right here. And then Monica was like, I like this so much that I'm going to make another one. And I think that they added a collar, and then they added sleeves. So clever. So clever. So I love that if you're feeling adventurous, if you want to add more, you totally can. Sometimes I'll add more to projects. Like when I first finished this poncho, I was like, you know what? I feel like it needs like a double knotted tassel, like, you know, kind of like tassels going all the way around. But sometimes people get really overwhelmed by tassels and they're like, I just can't, Selena. So sometimes I add them, sometimes I don't. I wanted to with this, but I don't know. I think when I make my summer cotton one, maybe I will add, you know, double knotted fringe to that, because that would make me happy. I cannot have enough tassels sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say, and fringe and stuff like that. So anyway, I love that this is simple enough that I think it's perfect just the way that it is. I think that it's just such a nice layering piece. Again, for all seasons. But you can totally add things like sleeves. You can add a collar. You can add tassels. You can add even one person was like, hey, could I put a border around the butt? Yeah, you totally can. So if you're feeling adventurous and you want to keep going and you want to add to this, totally. But if you want it to just be simple like it is and you want to just wear it like it is, absolutely. Ashley says, thanks, Goose, for the welcome bark. I love you too. I've been knitting a scarf. You hear that, Goose? Yeah, they're ignoring me now. Yeah, they're on to other things. They're resting for the next time someone walks by. All right, so lots of different colors and all that stuff. If you want to see other yarns that people have used to make this, all of these yarns are linked to the projects that we already saw. So Lion Brand Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial Thick and Quick, that was used, of course. Hobby Lobby, I love this chunky. Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick, Premier Yarns Downton Abbey, and Yarn Bee Alpine Authentic. So those are just a few yarns that were used. But again, I think that this is the perfect kind of project to play around with yarn weight and yarn fiber. So definitely do that if you're feeling adventurous. All right, guys. So this is no longer with testers. It is now available. I just published it today. You can find the link to it on Ravelry whenever you click on the link in the video description. And as you're working this up, I'd love to see what yarn. I'd love to see what size. I'd love to see the colors. I'd love to see your finished projects. So definitely post those on Ravelry, but absolutely come on over to my community on Facebook group, Selena Bacher Crochet, because I love to see all the things that you're creating for my patterns. All right. And as always, with all of my crochet patterns, if you need help, have questions, I'm just an email away. My email address is on the front page of this pattern, but also I try to put my email address anywhere. So if you got questions about any of my patterns, just reach out. I'm happy to help. If you guys enjoyed this pattern, let me know in the comments, maybe tag a crochet friend, and definitely share this video in at least one place that you enjoy crochet if you think they'll dig it too. Hope you guys enjoyed the basic stitch poncho, especially if you love granny squares. Peace, love, crochet. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.